So a lot of marketers, when they get to this stage, they're producing content, they're publishing, there's a cheer in their office, and they're saying, all right, we're publishers, we're doing it, we're doing content. And then they start looking at their analytics of their blogs and the other places they're putting content, and they think to themselves, gosh, we don't have much of an audience yet. And what they quickly come to realize is that all that we've talked about to date is really get you about halfway. And you need to put in just as much, if not more, effort into not just producing the content, but developing an audience around that content. And so what are the best practices for you to do that? Well, there's 4 things, and I'll go through each of them. The first is influencers, working with influencers. Second is SEO. Third is paid media. And fourth is syndication. So let's start with influencers. Jason mentions how he manages influencers and the relationship with influencers at Marketo. This is the most important approach for audience development. Long term, this is going to give you the most organic growth and success in building your audience. So an influencer is someone in your topic who has a lot of audience. They have a lot of followers on their Twitter account. They have a lot of visitors to their website. And what you want to do to grow your audience is win links from them, because those links will do 2 things. One, the links will send referral traffic to your content. And 2 is that the site engines, the search engines, will see those links and improve your page, improve the rank of your content for search. So how do you reach out to influencers? How do you work with them? Well, first you need to identify who are the top influencers that I need to go after. So you can, there's tools like Clout and other tools that help you find these right influencers, and you're aware of them for being operating out in your space. Make a list of all these influencers, rank them by the degree of influence, and then just start programs where you go after. First, maybe build a relationship with them, retweet some of their tweets, comment on their blogs, get on their radar so that they know who you are, and then try to pull them in. Pull them into and pull them in early at the beginning of your process. Think about, hey, Rebecca Lieb, for example, who Jason just mentioned. I'm writing this ebook on sales and marketing alignment. Could you provide a quote? I know you're an expert in this space, and we'd really love to have a quote from you that helps us answer this question. So you pull her in early, make her invested, that influencer invested from the beginning, so then by the time that you publish the content, you reach out to her and say, hey, Rebecca, thanks again for your help. We published that ebook. Here's the link to it. She'll give you that link because it's also helping promote her. Oftentimes, if you have the budget, just reach out to these influencers directly and have them produce the content for you. And then they'll be very invested in providing the links that you need. But influencers are your #1 focus for growing your audience. It takes time to develop these relationships, but this is what's going to pay off in the biggest way. #2 is SEO. So again, I mentioned how SEO is changing a lot. It's much less of a technical discipline. The biggest way to improve your search ranking is to win those valuable links from authoritative influencers in your topic. But you still need to pay attention to the fundamentals. Develop an SEO strategy. Target the keywords where you think there's a lot of opportunity, where your buyers are searching regularly. Make sure that your content is well optimized for those keywords. You still need to pay attention to your SEO fundamentals. So that's #2, SEO. #3 is paid media. So obviously, content marketing is a lot about organic and inbound style marketing, but paid still has a very significant role. And I think what the difference here is with the paid media and the advertising that we're accustomed to is we're no longer buying advertising and buying paid media that's pointing to our product pages. Instead, we're having that advertising point to your content. And you'll find that the effectiveness of these campaigns and the click-through rates is way better for the obvious reasons. A potential customer of yours at the top of the funnel doesn't want to see an ad that says, buy my product, but when they see an ad about an ebook that is informative to their concerns and issues, then they are likely to click on it. So when your advertisements point to your content, it can be a really effective way of engaging with potential buyers at the top of your funnel. And lastly is syndication. And this is particularly valuable when you're trying to get off the ground. So you're producing all this great content and you want to get links from where your buyers are today to your content. Well, how about just go to where they are today and give those destinations content that links back to your own site. So if you have content, then go out to the media outlets, or someone like myself can go to Marketo's blog and guest post. Provide them content that partner or media outlet finds valuable. Make sure that gives you exposure, and in that content you can make sure you provide some links that send people your direction. So to review, you're producing content, congratulations, but you're only halfway there. You need to spend a lot of time and resources on growing the audience to that content, and you need to do that through working with influencers, through SEO, through paid media, and through syndication.